and we generated a lot of revenue. But then we received the first email after a few days. Where's my puzzle? Where are my puzzles? But then we received a message from our supplier. Hey guys, sorry I cannot deliver. We sold everything. 50,000 euros in minus with the supplier. A block on the payout, so no money, and a bank account at zero. Those were the worst 6 weeks of my life. So Bastiaan, together with my brother and my business partner as well, what are you going to do? Going to work, you're going to stay at your internship company, you work for the coming 40, 50 years, 9 to 5, every day, the same thing. I was 21 at that time, so I thought, nah, maybe it's not my time to work yet, and I do not know what to do yet. So I decided to travel because I had the feeling that I was not ready to work yet. I went to Vietnam, I went to the Philippines, and then at the 8th of March 2020, I received a phone call from one of my parents, and they said, please come home. COVID hit, and I had the plans to not come back to the Netherlands. I have the feeling, raining for 9 months in a year, the leftover 3 months are okay, summertime is good when you're lucky. I didn't feel the loved feeling in the Netherlands. When you're traveling for 2 months, you're planning to go away for 10 months, and one of your parents called, please come home because it's not good with COVID, you're sad. I cried for 2 weeks with my parents, and my dad said at one time, okay, if you are so sad, if you're not happy with the situation, do something about it. Don't cry, you're not a baby. So I thought, okay, what do I want? I don't want to work. I want to travel, but it is not possible to travel. What can I do? I can prepare myself to generate something, maybe an own business. When COVID is over, I can travel and work all at the same time. So I never need to go back to Holland again. I need a student job as well because I'm still studying, but with the 500-600 euros a month, it's not possible to live a crazy student life.
Yeah, so in the meanwhile, still doing my master's studies. I studied international communication in Groningen, Hans Hogeschool, and my mom said to me, we're on holiday, like, okay, it's time to get a job again, because I had a student job. It was not so nice. It was sales. I don't want to get another job which doesn't influence my life positively on the future. So I said to him, okay, I'll just help you. I have no clue what we're doing. I read some things online, but sure, I'll go ahead and spend the time with you studying what we're doing. The only problem was I had no money. I think I had like 40 euros in my bank account, and the rest I just spent on the bars and drinking and had a good time. So I said to him, okay, I want to help you. I think what was in your bank account? Maybe 1,000 euros?
Yeah, 900 euros.
900 euros. I said, okay, I have nothing to invest, so I'll just spend my time and we'll see where we go with that.
13th of August. After a few weeks of studying, we went live with our web shop. So we built a web shop, we searched for some products. We invested in the web shop, so we had 600 euros left. Web shop was 300 euros, 600 euros left, and now it became interesting. One of the first products we had was a ponytail cap. A cap for ladies, where they can put their ponytail through. We saw it online, we saw some advertisings in the United States, and it was a crazy product which sold many times over there. We had a special price for it, one ponytail cap for 19 euros and 95 cents. 3 ponytails caps for 34 euros and 95 cents. And at that time, we worked and the web shop went live. You need to place some advertisements, some sponsored ads on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok in order to sell those products. Because you can build a beautiful web shop, you can put some products on your web shop, but people need to come on your web shop in order to buy something. You need to invest your own money, part of the 600 euros, into your own sponsored ads. So sponsored ads were live, around 150 euros on sponsored ads, ponytail cap.
A day.
But we discovered at 2 or 3 in the night that people on our web shop had no possibility to pay because you need a payment processor. So panic mode went on. And what did we do? We worked till 5, 6, 7 in the morning. We went live, payment processors live. And at 1 or 2 in the afternoon, we woke up, and 1.5 hours later, our first product was sold. Thomas called me, was in the train, he said, oh my God, the trick works. Advertising costs, sponsored ads, and someone is coming on our web shop and he paid 3 ponytail caps for 34 euros and 95 cents. The next day, we sold a new product. We searched for a new product. Unicorn necklace for grandmas, for grandchildren. You can buy the unicorn. So we found the product somewhere in the United States, went viral over there. So we thought, let's bring it to the Netherlands.
It said, I love my mama.
So we went live, 90 euros and 95 cents for the unicorn necklace. First day, 119 euros and 70 cents revenue. Second day, 755 euros revenue. 15th of August, 1.5k revenue. 17th of August, 1.8k revenue. 17th, 2.2k revenue. So at one day we sold 93 of those necklaces. Crazy. And in one weekend we earned around 4,000 euros. And I never had more than 500 euros ever on my bank account. So after these successful days, there is a Facebook page in the Netherlands which is called Ali versus the rest. So big Facebook page, 30,000 people, 30,000 Dutch guys in it searching for those dropshippers. So Bastiaan Schulski with tomblue.nl is faking his web shop, selling shit products to Dutch people. Ignore this guy. I spoke with Bas, my coach, and I called him and said, I have a very, very big problem. 30,000 Dutch guys, 30,000 people dislike me. They are going to get down my web shop. What am I going to do? And this is a very interesting lesson I learned. He said, okay, how many people are in those Facebook groups? I said, around 30,000 people. Okay, how many people are living in the Netherlands? I said, yeah, around 17 million. Okay, are you gonna care about those 30,000 people who are sitting behind their laptops crying about the fact that you are dropshipping and make money? Or are you going to focus on the 16,907,000 people who are still gonna buy your product? That's interesting, because this is a change of perspective. Half November, December, we found one product. It was a Christmas puzzle. We generated a lot of revenue. The first day, 18,000 euros. The second day, 32,000 euros. And in a few days' time, we generated around 70,000 euros with only selling one simple product. It's a lot of money. But then we received the first email after a few days. Where's my puzzle? Where are my puzzles? Where's my puzzle? And we received from Luis, the customer support guy, a lot of messages. Guys, there's something wrong. We sold around 2,000 puzzles in a few days' time, but then we received a message from our supplier. Hey guys, I'm sorry I cannot deliver. What are we going to do? We sold everything. We generated a lot of revenue. We bought the products already from the supplier. But if there is one thing really worse for the company, it's that you need to return money because you invested in your advertisement, you bought the products already, and then you are with those products from the people, you're sitting with yourself, and that's not a very good thing. So at one time we were done with the feeling that we are not in charge of anything. We are not in charge of the supplies. We are not in charge of the advertisement on Facebook and Instagram. We are not in charge of the customer behavior. We were only in charge of our own company. But as an entrepreneur, you're searching for safety. So what can we do? We are very good in making the advertisements on Instagram and Facebook. And we generated a lot of money, so we know how it works. Maybe we can sell not products anymore, but maybe we can sell the service of making advertisements. And at that time, a small company, a small restaurant in the neighborhood of Meppel again. Yeah, there's something to do. But there was one restaurant in the neighborhood of Meppel, one of the first restaurants in the Netherlands who started to sell those dining at home boxes. So a beautiful dinner, dining experience from the restaurant. So he asked us, guys, can we talk? Yeah, we can talk. Can you maybe sell those boxes via Instagram and Facebook online? We thought that's maybe a really interesting idea. I don't know if it works because we know how to sell products. We do not know how to sell food boxes. We tried first week, second week, third week. We received a phone call. Please stop the advertisement because I cannot generate any more boxes. So we thought, okay, interesting, it works what we do. Now we need to grow this business again, all through advertising. Maybe you find it, maybe you see some advertisings from us. So I called all the newspapers. I said, I do not know how it works. I want to come into the newspaper. I want a big page in the newspaper that we are selling and helping businesses during COVID time, which are not performing very well. So someone said, yeah, there's not that very interesting information we can share. So yeah, if I can call you, maybe I can put you somewhere in the newspaper. Text like this, in the newspaper, we received many phone calls, LinkedIn messages. Hey guys, I saw you in the newspaper. Can we talk? And at that point we thought we were clever. So many new businesses we attract with our advertising company, and it started to grow again. So again, we generated a lot of money over and over again. But when you're the first, you need to discover the first interesting aspects of doing business over there. In the Netherlands, we have Ideal. In America, they use mostly MasterCards to pay everything. And in Switzerland, they use Klarna. Klarna in the Netherlands, we know you can get your stuff right now, and after a few weeks, you can pay the products. But in Switzerland, you also can pay directly. You can wait for several days. Klarna is more developed over it. But Klarna is in favor of the customer and not in favor of the merchant. We, as a selling business, we are the merchant. So what do? If you pay, or if the customer pays the money, you receive it after 15 or 16 days. So you run your sponsored ads on a daily basis, and after 16 or 17 days, you receive the money from the customer. So it went well. We had some money, and we invested many money into the several sponsored ads. But at one time, we saw that our bank account was slinking, getting less margin. We saw that we received a lot of money, but it was still in Klarna. So what did we learn? At one time, the bank account was at zero. We needed to pay the supplier for the products. We needed to pay the sponsored ads via Facebook, Instagram. And at one time, we earned actually a lot of money. We made a lot of profit on the advertisement, but we did not get the money from Klarna yet. At one time, it was so bad that we were in loss with our supplier for around 50,000 euros. So we needed to pay our supplier 50,000 euros, but the bank account was at zero. How are you going to pay 50,000 euros if you have no money? And Klarna at one time said, yeah, okay, I see not any orders coming in yet. So we sold first 100, 200 orders a day. And at one time, we couldn't pay the ads anymore, the sponsored ads, so we stopped selling. But Klarna said, you stopped selling, we do not have any certainty yet, so we do a block on your payout. Okay, 50,000 euros in minus with the supplier, a block on the payout, so no money, and a bank account at zero. It's not the very ideal situation if you want to earn quite some money with your entrepreneurship business. Those were the worst 6 weeks of my life. Because after 1.5 years of entrepreneurship, so when you told, okay, we're doing good business, you earn some interesting money, you told your friends, everybody knows that you're running a successful business, and then you're actually not that successful anymore, and you need money. So at one night we said, okay, let's generate a message. We're gonna send it to all our friends. Can I borrow 2,000 euros from you? I will make sure you get it back in a few weeks. Borrowing money is not a very smart idea. Borrowing money from your friends is not a smart idea as well. But at that time, if you have no money and you know that you have a lot of money in Klarna, but they do not pay it out, you're searching for a solution. So every single day, for 2-3 hours a day, I was calling Klarna, emailing them, searching for the people who work there at LinkedIn. We need some money from them. They have around 80,000 euros from us, but they are not paying it to us. So I need to find a solution to get that money, which is mine, but not actually mine because it's not on my bank account. I need it on my bank account. So after a few weeks, calling, emailing, I wanted to give up almost by sending the message, I need some money. We didn't do, and at one time, Klarna called me, you have $25,000 on your bank account. Okay, phew, we still need another 25,000 in order to pay the supplier. But at that time, we decided to stop with e-commerce because we learned a very interesting lesson. Money is nice, but cash flow is king. Cash flow is the most important aspects of running an entrepreneurial business every single day.
That's the thing. If you can have a lot of money, and I think maybe some people have very wealthy parents and they have houses all over the world. That's very nice, but you want to make sure that Maybe you see it around yourself. You want to make sure that every month money is coming in and getting out. That's the cash flow which you are generating. And that's also in a certain amount of how you are in charge of your business as well. If you're generating a lot of money, you want to be in charge of part of the payment process, you want to part of the supplies you want to be in charge of. If you're not in charge of so many things in your business, you cannot scale up your business as well, because you have no clue what's going to happen next if you're not in charge. So that was also a very valuable lesson for us. Okay, so if you want to grow, you need to have control over every part in your business.
Exactly. Thank you, guys. Thank you.